head drill. Yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the
Happy Sunday. You got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from Southside Chicago, streaming live on YouTube. The YouTube stream will be EDE-63. First stream of the day, I've got Coach Gat Cuz, coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. Let's get it on.
Taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
At the 7
from the gun, Winston. And it's held in by Jared Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Winston to give, it's Kamara. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 35 on second down, Winston. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. 23 yards the pickup there. Now on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Not much.
Dagnabbit.
As he's taken down at the 40.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Working out of the gun, Winston. That'll be complete to Cook. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 40 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Will Lutz on for the point after.
Could not have scripted it any better. And many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy.
Okay, I needed that one. Thank you, boss.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the end of the game, I'll be passing out the accolades and showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent. I'm trying to go 1-0 to start today off.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
You said you gonna help me out?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Why you talk like that? I'm a 58-year-old man. Did I tell you?
The offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners.
And that's how it starts.
Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Get that ball from him. He's just running reckless.
45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Carr out of throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it.
Let me try to stop you down a little bit.
Run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
Killer.
He stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That a little better.
Throwing now is Carr. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Open man is Witten.
Busters. Good job.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here.
I see you got cuz. Gotta remember, it's not whether you win or lose, it's just how you play the game. Just play a good game, man, and let me win.
Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Ah, here we go.
Yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30.
I did for a minute.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, as soon as he had that block for me, I could have just kept it.
Offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well.
Oh, did you?
Keeping it away from danger.
It wasn't immortalized on YouTube, though, was it?
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make?
This one will be.
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys.
Rough Roger that. I'll be waiting with bated breath.
They can disrupt it here. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
And pass complete here to Sanders. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think I will. I don't like the way you handled that one.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking here for Smith downfield. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Tre'Quan Smith, 32 yards.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Taking the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra.
Coming from a Madden killer like yourself, that means a lot.
And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
You got a minute now. Just relax your muscles and wait for the next half.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. Do you want to run the 1-minute offense? This is and he's taken down here by the Saints. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Carr. Aguilar has it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Carr now on first down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
You did a good job, too.
Settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Oh.
He's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And the Raider first down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Jacobs now.
Hello.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a carry for Jacobs. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 44. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Get him.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up.
Why are you doing this to us?
Good point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
First down run with Jacobs won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's about all, and it's 2nd down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Shotgun now for Carr. Open man is Witten. Touchdown Raiders. Jason Witten. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way,
Dagnabbit, all that's not necessary.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Told you I'm just an old man.
14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first.
It's like you're being extra stingy.
At the 34-yard line.
It's like you're being extra stingy.
Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now Winston. And he finds Carr.
Yes.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football.
You see what you're doing to us?
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. They'll run. This is Kamara. So that one will get them halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about it if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits.
Oh, I'd like to go for it, but you too stingy.
Coming now for Will Lutz.
A 29-yard attempt.
Okay, it's all yours.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get a victory.
Don't forget to check out your stream at EDE-63 on YouTube and like and subscribe.
Offense set to get this drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Why are you doing this to us?
Play action. Now it's Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. Just inside of 10 seconds to go. They'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Las Vegas, first down.
Three tight ends.
GG.
Here on 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll go down, but not before
GG.
inside the 30.
nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from.
Gat Cuz, ranking 11,067. Big shout out to Gat Cuz.
Get out my way a little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much stress on me, I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yes, drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way a little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes.
Happy Sunday. You got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, streaming live on YouTube. Your YouTube stream is EDE-63. Like and subscribe. I'm 1-0, trying to go 2-0. Up next is Coach Big B, 130, coach of Baltimore Ravens. Let's get it on.
Kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is met quickly.
Hiller.
Backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll lead here to a third down. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Brown has the first down and much more. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Ravens nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taken in the end zone.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. He finds an opening past the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
38 yards on the play. First down, Baltimore.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints 7, Ravens nothing.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11.
This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood.
And that was an example of catching a team off guard because it really paid off for them. They weren't ready for that at all. I know they weren't ready to try and catch him because once he hit full stride, that was going to turn into a big play, and it did.
First down, Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Snead as they run the jet sweep. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game.
Good sweep all the way down.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. There you go.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Returning it that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again with Winston. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well,
oh, yeah.
After the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Jameis again. Gonna...
Big B130, 12,476 rank, taking me to 2-0.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary...
Happy Sunday. You got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the South Side of Chicago, streaming live on YouTube. YouTube stream is EDE-63. Like and subscribe. I'm 2-0, trying to go to 3-0. Up next is Coach Cuts by Maul. Up next, Coach of Green Bay. Let's get it on. What do you say, boss? Yeah.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Remember now, I'm 58-year-old man. Don't hurt me, Hammer. Got one watching. Shout out to the one watching.
Play fake to Jones.
Trying to make it a good game for you.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside
Get
the
that ball
30.
out.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Never good throw and catch.
There aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
Yeah, and you see the final number there on how far that ball traveled. Pretty impressive. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones.
Oh.
Get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Good push.
Touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Their own 26-yard line.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Credit Zadarius Smith able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Working out of the gun, Winston. Traffic, and it's intercepted. Attack at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36.
That was a pick, ref.
So CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Oh, you're supposed to catch that, Big Daddy.
He was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Yes.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
delay of game. They're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be in. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Dang, nabbit.
Movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, my goodness.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Okay.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Get that ball out.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of...
Why are you doing this to us?
A world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Gus by Maul, I see you, baby.
To get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
I'll try to go 3-0. This is my stream.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
That just hurts. 17-0.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And it's a big play there as he is taken down in what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 17-0 our score after one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out.
I told you I was a 58-year-old man. You seem like the kind of guy that beats up old men in alleys.
Both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for them.
Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
It ain't got to be this way.
Now Winston. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Bouncing back nicely.
Why are you doing this to us?
Through the interception, drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
I was like, we might be able to be friends or something. But you just trying to kill me.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
You ain't nothing nice.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, he's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Able to find Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. And Lazard's got it again. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes. We'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Diller.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
He'll get this to Lazard. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
You needed that.
First half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. In a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards Thomas, where they actually have a chance.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And to Adams. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers to the line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete. Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Marcus Williams on coverage.
That wasn't right.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
Yeah, I can't say I like what you're doing here, Timmy Cuts by Maul.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Fielded in
Come on, let's show them what we made of.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think
Commentators got jokes.
Football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And this one complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues.
Holy busters, Batman.
Able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 3rd down, Winston. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Here's Homestead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return is Irvin.
He'll knock the ball out.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. First down.
What are you doing? I'm standing them up for you.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Killer.
The quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure.
This is what you're doing to our relationship.
Instantaneously led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your line and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers, that's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tonyan complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle.
Again, it's Jones.
Eller.
Held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
He's going to take a shot to the end zone. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who were in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person...
At the end of the game, I'll be handing out the accolades and showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent. Trying to go 3-0. Cuts by Maul. Breaking me off Papadopoulos like.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Don't forget to check out the YouTube stream at EDE-63. Like and subscribe.
Touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And a pass complete here to Sanders. Still on his feet. And able to get a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
He hit me so hard.
For 29 yards.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff says, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's working.
There's nothing I can do to you now, so...
Totally good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 15.
Get that ball out.
His guys will get the football back.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back. But also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe...
Looks like you got a bad attitude.
Catch their breath.
Going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All this ain't necessary.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles?
The responsibility is to get the ball out of his hands.
The ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. Let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again to Jones. Just shy of the 45. Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Hello. Oh, my.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that is for both sides of the ball.
Busters.
You're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That's complete to the Jay Sternberger. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rodgers now to throw.
About time the mad guy shined down on the old man.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick.
And again, I can't do nothing with it. Big shout out to Cut My Ball.
Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And he fends him off.
Oh, Buster.
Preston Smith, what a sensational effort. That's going to be a loss of 20.
It's 2nd down.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Oh, it's hard to pick a play with all these tears in my eyes.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset.
I could have been somebody.
Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for the Saints. 41 yards.
You hurt me deep inside my heart. Place down deep inside the place I don't like to talk about.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down.
I hope you're happy with yourself.
It was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
This will be caught inside the 10. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Again, it's Winston. And this is caught. Now they get one back.
Ugh, you get one back. How many seconds left?
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but
No, it's not.
over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
They'll throw again. Winston. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers.
You busted. Let that ball go.
They're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Way too little too late.
Stretch 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
Yeah.
They actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want
Big shout out. Cuts by Maul.
do it really well.
Broke me off. Sent me to 2-1. Don't forget to check out your YouTube stream at EDE-63. Like and subscribe.
Now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now Winston. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll
Gus, I want a timeout.
Game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Back-to-back good plays.
GG.
On the move on 1st down. Winston. Sanders has it over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly close.
Yeah, not pointless to me.
Game that's already been decided. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is going to be
GG.
We'll write a finish to this ball game. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams
Pass out the accolades.
finish talking about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
And cuts by Maul. Ranks 51,711. Big shout out. All right, let's go back in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Happy Sunday. You got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, streaming live on YouTube. Your YouTube stream is EDE-63. Like and subscribe. I'm 2-1, trying to go 3-1. Up next is Coach Ron, NL504, with the Saints, just like I do. Let's get it on. See who Saints is more powerful.
The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past.
Okay, my Saints will be powered by Jameson. Oh, I think I'm about to go 3-1. Yeah. About to find out.
Arrows on the return. The Saints take over first and 10.
Dagnabbit.
At their own 22-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Coach RNL decides he wants to go for it.
Run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
On the carry.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry.
Can you?
All that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
So do I.
Oh, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have
You
to
buster.
make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort, and you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 5-yard line.
Second and 10. Back near his goal line. Here's Breeze. He's got Burton.
Come on.
And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. It'll be be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the 1st down here as he's up to the 15.
You just going to let Kamara abuse you like that?
Backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the 1st.
So the goal is at least a 1st down here, right? Pick up a 1st down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive.
Yeah, do that.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
Look at this.
This past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On play action, it's Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Breeze now on 1st down. And he gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And good running, going to get this down to 1st at the Saints 38.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. This is Kamara. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up on that carry.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st. From the gun, it's Breeze.
Oh, you buster.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now they'll run. Murray. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Again, it's Murray.
Killer.
This is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal.
Shotgun now for Breeze. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's Breeze getting it into the hands of Traquan Smith as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Saints nothing.
To kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. They'll continue
Dang,
for 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
You couldn't hold on to that.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
The passing game.
Come on.
And now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say,
Oh, dang, damn it.
Michael Thomas, 83 yards.
Good throw and catch.
Quickly for 6. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
Oh, don't go out of bounds. You can go out of bounds.
Come up with a strategy to play better in the second, but there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you
Hello?
get out of it a little bit before the half runs out.
Hi.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with the pick. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Excuse me.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver.
Hiller.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on
Get that ball out there if you're going to do that.
to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. On the bootleg. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
I'll get the ball out if you're going to do that.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right
Get that ball.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the 1st sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking deep downfield, and that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Yeah, let that ball go bye-bye.
Hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Now 2nd and 7 for the 23. Jameis to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker.
No.
And he will take this one. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the field.
It's starting to hurt.
While they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Looks good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
So I could have shot. I should have picked the thing.
Sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control.
But I can't do that.
They can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
See if they can get calm. I'm not calm.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Winston to give. It's Kamara.
No.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him.
At the end of the game, I'll be passing out the accolades and showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent. EDE-63. Like and subscribe. Taking the ass whooping.
From the 41, Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara.
And RNL 504 gives me a pity touchdown.
Saints get a bit closer.
Lining up for the point after.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
After the touchdown, what's to kick it off? Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they started the 1st and 10. A running room for Kamara on 1st down as he takes this forward. It's a gain of 7 there on 1st down. 2nd and 3 coming up.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Option play, and Hill will keep it.
Oh. Get that ball out. Get that ball out while we got a chance.
Before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, Murray.
Hello. That ball out of Murray's hands. Come on.
Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second at 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On second and 11 now. Breeze.
Come on, come on, guy.
Complete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball.
You act like you can't catch the ball.
That was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And the 11.
The Saints on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is third and 11. Now Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Dag nabbit.
To the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And I don't think this is the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other side.
I got a sliver?
You do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back.
Hold on to that, Big Daddy.
We may have a different ball game.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. And a good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That would be the key to this drive.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Get away.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to.
Yeah, I think I need to rush.
Offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap.
Bye-bye.
And he'll score. Touchdown.
Oh, I needed that.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. It's up and good. This becomes
Okay, that's 2.
14 ball game now.
I need 1 more.
Saints 14.
Look me up. All right, Hill.
To kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from him.
You need to come on out so I can try to knock that ball loose. You're being extremely stingy.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Get that ball out. What is y'all doing letting this man catch that ball?
But he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there first down.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the time here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. They run it again with Kamara.
Get him.
Takes him to the 45. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we're going to score game.
All right, Al, I need this, man. I know you can hear me.
So it's Saints football as we get
Stop playing with our emotions.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game.
Oh, my God.
First down, close it out.
Get that ball out.
But not before getting it inside the 35. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first.
Throw it to me. Interception. Come on.
The gun. It's a run for Kamara.
Get that ball out of his hands if he's not going to.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your
hate it.
ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep going.
Oh.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Breeze. Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get
What are you doing?
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will push
What am I supposed to do now?
It's now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages.
All right, trying to go 3-0, and I got to go 2-1 because RNL is not
It can be done.
collaborating. Collaborating is not doing.
Move incredibly quick and have some luck too.
Come on, get away from him.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to
Such a hater.
started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause.
Close to loss. It is close to a loss.
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back.
I know you gave me the chance. That was my fault. I should let you go.
The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Yeah, is that the only thing that matters?
Winston to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Thomas, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
It hurts so deep. It hurts so deep inside.
3rd and 10.
Then he'll go his way, and I'll go mine.
One last shot now for Winston. And he's going to get this one across the 30.
GG.
And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
No ranking. Okay, 2-1.
They say call me and let go. But I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe
Let's go in one more time.
minimal syllables. Yo, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fateful mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet a parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Do you take from the rich and the poor and us? Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Take me on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain.
Next is the Saints and -8_3. I think I played him before. Let's get it on.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line. Oh, yeah!
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On the ground, this is Kamara. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, Winston. And that is incomplete.
You
tell they wanted
idiot.
to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now the veteran punter for the Saints, Thomas Morstead, on to punt on 4th down. Back deep, Deontay Harris. Fielded at the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Their own 30-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
Oh my goodness, get that ball out of his hands.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Being chased out left. He's going
Get that ball up.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the Saints' 42-yard line.
Now Kamara. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Just not a whole lot of
Yeah, I'm sure I played -8_3 before. I don't think I like him.
And not allowing any lanes to open up.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Breeze to throw.
Hello.
4th down after the New Orleans.
Y'all supposed to catch that.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. The man is Smith. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort.
Yeah, that's why I'm unhappy with him.
That really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the 1st.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
You break it down.
To the ground, it's Camara.
Hello. Get that ball out of his hands. What is y'all doing?
Right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's like they're in love with you or something.
One word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Breeze.
Hello.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long, but we can't say that.
At the end of the game, I'll be passing out the accolades and giving you the ranking of my worthy opponent. Just played the Saints and lost. Now I gotta play the Saints again. Like, subscribe.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdown.
Yeah, I know it now. I'm sure of it. I don't like them.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. So this will make it into the end zone.
Okay, let's go, boys.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Camara.
Come on.
40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Stingy.
From the gun, Winston.
Buster.
Incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out.
Yeah.
They're indeed going. It's Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Come on, get this guy backwards. What is y'all doing?
For the 1st and goal, he couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Yeah.
Punching it in from a yard away.
Yeah, I don't like him.
And the Saints add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
That's what we all dash.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
I'm 58, man. I told you. You seem like the kind of guy that beats up old men in the alley.
Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
This is on my stream, dude. This is on YouTube. I mean, what is you doing? We're on YouTube Live.
To get their drive started, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Yeah, it ain't supposed to be this way.
8 yards.
No, we on my stream, dude. I'm supposed to win.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and they'll make it 2nd down.
I can tell by the way you're playing, you don't care.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints' 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Winston. That'll be complete to Cook. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Stopped by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second straight drive now here Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Come on, thank you. The Madden gods are shining down on the old man.
So first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the
Now just relax your muscles, man. I got to get this touchdown.
Spot on the field. Now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally.
Dude, I'm not feeling you.
No, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space. So you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Seems like you be hating.
And it's caught.
Come on.
He'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Jameis again. That's caught at the 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Oh, my goodness.
Cook, as the first half is winding down, and the Saints are back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before.
I needed that, man. Come on.
On the board now, still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did. Football, full half to be played.
Saints 6. Will Lutz to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
Come on, break against him.
just how much they trust their guy.
Let's go, boys. Stay in there.
First half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Uh-oh.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback.
This ain't right.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now.
Get that ball out. Get that ball out.
Down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. another try after the first down sack. Breeze.
Yes, the Madden gods.
Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit.
If you stop hating, maybe something good will happen for us both.
Offensive guys telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Winston. And, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Get that ball out. Get that ball out.
A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Give him 3 on first.
There's so much hate in your defense.
Second and 7. To throw, it's Breeze.
Come on, get him, get him.
Forced out to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. Third down here.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll be stopped here.
Hiller.
First down at the 24-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. So here we go on fourth down with Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there. And
his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Again, it's Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Third down.
Play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up.
I had you.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And room there to work it inside the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On second down, Kamara.
Get that ball out there if you're going to let him spin like that.
Close to a first at the Saints 17. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And stopped a few yards on the goal line at the 3. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is into the end zone.
Okay. All right.
Alvin Kamara.
I see you.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6.
Do you remember if you won last time we played? I know I played you before. You remember if you won last time? Did you win?
Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no alley to be found. The cover is solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This is not right.
1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. On the ground, Kamara. And they're into the end zone.
You gonna ride him inside? Oh, yes.
So reverse the
Totally, man. The ref saw it.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize...
I was trying to figure out how he got in there, too. The ref saw it.
Get it back together and find their way back to the end zone.
Get that ball out.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Get away from me. Let me go.
Picked off down near the 5 and to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
Oh, you buster.
Incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Oh, Cook.
From the gun on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 37. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3.
That's ugly. I guess I wasn't supposed to win this one, huh?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
I thought we was going to be something.
Now in the formation, 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. They'll run. This is Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Got him in.
Oh, my God.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go play some baseball now. Since you ain't showing me no love.
This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Kamara trying again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he'll take it into the...
Okay, Dash 8_3.
A 1-yard touchdown run from Alvin Kamara.
I see you hating.
Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Saints.
Yeah, but this is my string.
Saints 6. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
No, you don't get it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh, for a couple of months, about 4 or 5 months now.
Into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19.
I'm an old man trying to get it in. You know what I'm saying?
First and 10.
The Saints offense.
Yeah, I don't like you.
Get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this.
There you do. You hating.
It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said there,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Yeah, we can't be friends.
At the 21-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, DeMario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Breeze going to throw here.
Oh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Chauncey.
Yeah, good D didn't give me the interception.
His name is Wingspan as he knocks that one away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Hello.
Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some.
At the end of the game, I'll be passing out the accolades and showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent.
That's true. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense this out there and go for it here on fourth. And that's caught by Smith. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
And I'll be going to MLB The Show.
Breeze to throw again. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this one's
out of bounds.
On the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers.
And -8_3's ranking is 5,130. Very respectful. Big shout out to Dash. He sent me to 212. I'm going to baseball.